Hi there, my name is Gaskin and welcome back to my level. So, there's a lot that I've added so far. In regards to custom mechanics, I have added the ability to talk to people. Every person has a fully fledged out dialogue tree, some with a lot more options than others. I've added NPCs that walk around the level. Now, there is a selling mechanic, but that's only whenever I add loot at some point, in a probably more finished version. We got looting of chests, which will add to my silver, as you see in the bottom right. Every chest has a random amount of silver in it. But the main goal is to get from the forest, from the town to the forest. You can go about this 3 different ways. You can convince the guard to get out of your way, which you can do by drawing your sword, which is a custom mechanic, and stopping this mugging right here. You could talk to the mugger too to convince him to stop, but this is faster, unfortunately. So then whenever you talk to the guard again, he'll go check out the crime, and then you can leave the city. Now here we have our tracker, which shows how many enemies I've defeated, how much money I'm holding at the time, how many boxes I've looted, and how many people I've talked to. The second way to get out of the city would be to climb over the wall, which is probably the more time-taking one, because there's a guard that patrols up there, and if he catches you, it is game over. No extra chances. You can kind of hear his footsteps right now. Now, he will not hassle you unless you get up there. I did that by putting a nice little restricted area blueprint up there. I added a couple little safeguards to this so it's easier for players to parkour over it. Now, the best way to do this is to wait for him to be far away, get up here, sprint, because he is fast, place the rope, and climb down that bad boy. And we're out. Now, the third main path, which is one of my favorites because it reminds me of like classic RPGs. Too big to go over, too high to go over, too big to go around, so you go under. So we can hop down here into the sewer, run all the way down here, find this hole blown out in the wall, and we can climb on up. Now these animations are still janky because I need to get cool ones, but I'm still happy with it. I worked hard on that, and that's pretty cool. So, side objectives. You've already seen a couple, which is fighting enemies and looting the chests. I'm a looter, so I like doing that. But we're going to go down to the sewer to show the third and final. So we have the stop the mugging is one of the side objectives. Looting chests is another. There's a lot of chests to find around. You can get down here, you can find this dead guard, he's a ragdoll as well. Find this dead guard, walk this way. You can find his sword laying on the ground. We already have one, so we don't need it, but if you did not have a sword, then you'd be able to pick it up. And you find this cult. Now, the way I find best to kind of proceed here is to take them down one at a time, but just to show that health updates. Now, they can mess you up, so you gotta really hurry up and do it. Now, my other custom mechanic I added was, a block. So whenever you're blocking, they cannot do damage to you. And the reason why my block didn't go down is because I was perfectly blocking. That's why they were also kind of recoiling a little bit. If you time your blocks for whenever they swing at you, then it will not do damage to your block bar. As long as you're just holding the block bar, that the block bar will go down as they damage it. So that's the third and final side objective. Some of the custom mechanics I've added, of course, are the drawing of the sword swinging, combat in general, AI fighting back, following you, the patrolling of the guards, dialogue trees, because every NPC that is talkable has a full out dialogue tree. Lootable crates. I think that's about it. I hope you have enjoyed this little short presentation, and I hope you do not have any questions, but if you do, feel free to ask, because I am very proud of this level. I worked very hard on this level, and I honestly think this is probably one of my best achievements I've created. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you later.